Hello everyone, welcome to a new series of Minecraft, modded Minecraft, with Hypersquiz. This time round, we're still in the Yogscast Complete pack after the expedition that I was doing. That series, unfortunately, I stopped it because it wasn't going quite how I wanted to. So I stopped it, and I've come back again to a new series, starting from scratch. Well, I say start from scratch, I've actually got this big house already built. So what I've done, similar to my Unleashed series, I've built myself a house. There's nothing in it apart from some chests and a crafting bench and a bed. The simple things, stuff to start on so that you don't have to watch me building a house. Because, yeah, I mean, it's not very exciting. The house itself, I'm quite pleased with how it looks. Let's have a quick tour around the building so you can get an idea of what there is. But essentially, there's not much to it. We've got quite a few little segments. Each of these segments I've built into a, I think it's like a 7x7 square, and then just extended the building around. So we've got the main entrance here. So you've got, including the walls, 7x7, 7x7 up to this line, and then 7x7 including that line to the next line. But as you can see, there's quite a bit of space in here, so I've got to fill this up with something. Some equipment. All I've got at the moment is my basic crafting station here from Tinker's Construct, which is nice and easy to make, and you probably all know how to do that by now. I've got some basic chests. I'm not using the advanced chest, I'm just using basic Minecraft chests. So I've got the double Minecraft chests and the double trap chests to allow me to put them next to each other. And I've just got a single just to finish off. I've got this area here. I've got a basement down here, which can house all sorts of machinery that I don't need on a show, that I can just keep to one side. And then, of course, the bedroom upstairs with my nice big bed again, some bedside cabinets, and a nice lamp. It's like a bit like a. It's kind of a mix between a Chinese lantern and a lava lamp. And then my entertainment unit with its bookcases and shelving. So there we go. That's all I have at the moment. I have nothing more other than the tools in my hands. So I'm going to have to start building something. So first things first, I'm going to have to head out on a mining adventure. I won't record the whole thing. I'll just do a quick montage for you all, so you don't have to watch me mining too much, because the first mine's not going to be that exciting. I believe, well, I can see it on my map already. I've got a ravine over here. Now, it's quite good. I mean, ravines are always a good start. They're brilliant for basic early mining resources. And here you go, there's all sorts down there. I can get down there quite easily, I reckon, but for safety's sake, I want to build something else first to get me down there easily. And what I'm going to do is, I know that over here I've got some bamboo. And if I grab that bamboo, I can turn that into scaffolding, bamboo scaffolding, which works. You can kind of like build towers. I should probably use my axe, that'll be a bit quicker. You build towers out of it, and you can just build them up, and they're a lot easier for climbing out of areas than trying to place ladders, because you can pillar with them up just like any other block, but then you can climb the sides of it. So once I've been down once, I can climb back up using the bamboo tower to get me back to safety. So there we go, I've got a nice little collection of bamboos. Just do one more, just for make sure. That'll do. Right, let's head back to the house. Just quickly make some scaffolding up. Okay, here we are. We're back at the house. Let's just bung this in here for some scaffolding. Let's see if I can remember this. I think it's not it. I know I got it. It's that one. Nope. Oh, you know what? I can't remember how it's built. You know what? Maybe I should look this up. So we want to build some scaffold. We're going to do the bamboo scaffold, which there you go. That's why I need bamboo blocks across the top. So there we go. Bamboo blocks across the top. That gives me 48 scaffold. Nice and easy to make. 3 bamboo in a little triangle with the bamboo blocks, which are just 2x2. Not a problem. Right, so let's take this bamboo. And I can use this. It's not so easy for getting down into it. I think to get in there, I'm probably just going to jump into the water, because there's some water down there. Let's just jump in. But what you can do is... Oop, where's that water? Yeah, let's just go for it. Right, so once you're down here, you can literally just find somewhere where you're going to climb back up, throw down your scaffold. In fact, with this scaffold you can even just do that. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay, I'm mixing it up. What was it? There was a mod that had scaffold in it. It might have been Red Power, the old Red Power. I can't remember. It had scaffold in it. And you could actually place it at the bottom and it pushed the tower upwards, but this bamboo stuff doesn't do the same, unfortunately. Never mind. So you just have to pillar up like this. I can get in and out nice and easy. I can just climb down here. I mean, I can get down anyway because I can jump into the water, but once this water's gone, which I want to do, because it's a bit awkward to navigate this place with the water. Once this water's gone, I'll need the scaffold to get in and out, because getting down here without the scaffold would be painful. So I'm going to get to mining, and once I've done that, we'll head back to the house, and we can start building something a bit more useful. Okay, so there we go. That's the first mining trick down. Now, we had quite a successful trip. Got a few things. Yeah, not as much as I'd have liked to have collected, but, you know, it's the first run. And that was all with stone tools, nothing special. So, yeah, I can live with that for now. Okay, so, next thing on the list. I don't actually have a list yet because I haven't made a notepad. But next thing on the list is to make, well, it's kind of a Minecraft 101 when it comes to modded Minecraft. The first thing, once you've done your first mining trip, is to work on a way to double your ores. Now, there's several ways of doing that. The first of which is a grindstone, I think it's called. Yep, grindstone, applied energy sticks. That's fully manual labour. You have to sit there and manually grind away. I think I showcased that back in my old FTB Unleashed series. Not fun. Not something I recommend ever. Now, in this one, in metallurgy, there are these, the stone crushers. These are a good way to double your ores early on. It's done at the cost of coal, but yeah, it's worthwhile. Okay, so let's make one of these. I have one of these in my other series, my yeah, can't remember what it's called. Expedition series, that was the one. And it did the job. That's not what I wanted to do. I needed to put in iron. I need 8 iron. I can turn this into a... Or is it copper? No, wait, no. It is copper. Well, blimey, I need to wake up. So yeah, you make the copper one from the stone one. The next one up was the bronze one. That's a bit more awkward to make. Need some tin and copper to make bronze. I don't think... I haven't found any tin yet. But anyway, we'll smelt this up. And with all of that smelted up, grab that out. We can then... I've actually smelted one extra than I needed. But in mind, I can do 8 around there. Turn that into a copper crusher. Place that down. And all you have to do is take your ore. It's bung in half a stack. Stick some coal in there. That will burn up. And it will create 2 dusts per ore. And now that is one of the easiest ways at this stage, when you haven't got anything else, without doing a grindstone. It's the least labour intensive way of doing it. Until you get machines. So now that I've got the copper furnace, I've put a bit of time in. I've gone through and I've ground up a nice supply of each of the ores I've got. I've cooked up some of the copper, because what I'm going to do now is turn my furnace into a copper furnace, because it's a nice little upgrade. Something else I need to do is make some better tools. At this point, you've got a couple of options. You can either use osmium as a good early tool item, or I'm going to use a bit of this, the Certus quartz, make a quartz pick, because that can mine anything up to redstone, I believe. So that's a good one to get instead of like a an iron pick. It's a little easier. You don't have to cook up the iron. You can just make them on the fly as you go. Right, so there we go. I've picked that up. Let's turn that into a copper furnace, which essentially all it does is just cook things a bit quicker. It's just nice to do an early stage, just to keep things going quickly. Right, so next thing I've got to do is get more tools. So if I make a few of these, or a couple of them will do for now, just make a couple of Certus quartz picks. I'm going to cook up my osmium. Copper I'm going to keep as is. Aluminum. See, I don't know. Zinc. Yeah, I can use zinc to make brass. I can use it to make gold, apparently. For now, I'll hold on to zinc. The osmium doesn't really have many uses other than in bar form, I don't think. So I'll do that. So yeah, I think it's time I talked about what exactly I'm aiming to do in this series. I think, to begin with, my first target, at least, is going to be heading towards... Well, it's not like a close goal, is it? I'm going to start heading towards space. Because having a space station in this game is good fun, using Galacticraft. And that's something I want to do. So to do that, of course, I've got a hell of a lot of other stuff to do. I want to make myself a notepad of some kind. Not a notepad, what is it? It's a clipboard, is it? Yeah, I want to make myself a clipboard. So I need ink, feather, paper, and a pressure pad. That's a bit of a pain. I don't have any ink. So what I'll have to do is find the nearest ocean and or the largest body of water and go and find some ink sacs. In the meantime, let's see, I can find some reeds. I'm going to go on a little adventure then. I'm going to go find some ink. I'm going to gather the reeds I need for, or the sugarcane I need for paper. Find some chickens, get some feathers. And what I'll also do is I'll take my quartz pickaxe and I'll go do some more mining trips to gather up some of the higher level stuff. Yeah, so I can get myself some gold, redstone, just the things that you need on top of the basics. So I'm going to go do that, and when I come back we can get a clipboard made and we can work out exactly what's going to happen over the next few episodes in this series. Much searching later, I have what I need, so I can quickly whack together some paper, put an ink, and that, oh actually no wait, I need to do a pressure pad first. So a pressure pad, paper, ink and feather gives me my clipboard. Okay, so now with my clipboard, my trusty clipboard, I can start planning. Now you can have multiple pages on these clipboards too, which is good. So this can be my main goals. So we got space station. I want to build an underwater base as well. And we'll leave it at that for now. Actually, let's do this differently. We'll, rather than having a main goals list, we'll just do space station as a separate list, and underwater base, which will have to be somewhere completely different because there's not really any large underwater areas near me. So, okay. So for the space station, we need a couple of things. Of course, we need to build rockets, or at least a rocket, which in turn requires a lot of other bits in itself. We need to do air or oxygen production. We need we need power when we're up there. What else do we need? I'm sure there's loads of things. I'm trying to think what else there is, but at the moment I can't think. I'll expand on these lists as we go, I think. That's the general things. The underwater base, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to need for that, but I'm going to have to explore mariculture a bit. If I can't even spell mariculture. Mariculture. Something like that. So I need to explore that. Yeah, and I'm not sure what else I'm going to need for that. Yeah, I haven't really thought about that. Space station's first on my list. Right, okay, well, before I can start on these things, of course, I need to work out things for my main base, don't I? So let's see, I need a power setup first, really, don't I? That's always something that you need to consider really early on, because you can't use any other machines until you've got power. So I need, let's do this as main base, power. So we need power, we need machines, we need food. What else do we need? We need well, I think that's, to be honest, that's probably fine for a start. Okay, so for the power setup, I haven't entirely decided how I'm going to do this yet. So for the moment, I'll leave it to one side. We'll come back to the clipboard once I've worked out exactly what I'm going to do. But what I do know is that if I want to build a rocket, a tier 1 rocket, I'm going to require the NASA workbench, which I don't need yet because I need to make all these bits first. I need to make heavy duty plates in an ingot compressor, which can be coal fired or you can make an electric one. But let's see. So the ingot compressor, wherever it's gone, it's a good question. Compress. Helps if I don't leave the R there. Compress. There we go. Compressor. Osmium compressor, oxygen compressor. Oh, they've renamed it to just a compressor now. That requires, just for the basic one, basic wafers, which you need the circuit fabricator for, and an anvil, plus aluminum, which I've got plenty of aluminum. Okay, well, let's get the aluminum on the go in one of these chests. It's this end one here. Aluminum. Can cook up. Oh, my osmium's done. I'll cook up half of that for now, just to get me started. Copper, which I've got. So basically, I need a circuit fabricator. Okay, circuit fab. It's nice and easy. Aluminum wire, which I need wool. That's not so easy because I don't have any sheep. Okay. Right, well, I've got a few things to put together then before I can start redoing anything. So I need to do a couple of basics, don't I? So for the... Here we go. To make the tier 1 rocket, I need circuit fabricator, or fabricator. I need an ingot compressor. And to make these, I'm going to need wool. So I need to either head out with some shears and shear some stuff, or I could work out some kind of automated system so that I never have to worry about wool again. So I may as well do a wool farm, which is quite easy to do actually. So that's going to be something to start on. Okay, well, I'm going to get together, work out what I need to do. I'm not going to be quite ready to do anything just yet because I need to go out, I need to mine more stuff, collect more materials. So I'm going to spend some time off camera putting my lists together, working out exactly what I need. And then next episode, we can get started on heading towards making Tier 1 rockets. Quite a way to go yet, but we'll see how it goes on. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there and I'm going to say thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed this episode, please drop me a like. And if you want to see more of this sort of thing, subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.